days throughout Washington. And here at the White House, it's been a chaotic scene all day. A photo opportunity with President Trump and the Prime Minister of Libya canceled. The White House claiming the public schedule was incorrect and there was never supposed to be an on-camera appearance. Another notable moment, the meeting with the Prime Minister was running behind schedule, but instead of the Libyan leader waiting inside the West Wing, his SUV was held outside the gates of the White House for approximately 20 minutes. Sharon Travers, ABC News, the White House. CKNW News Time, 2:34. Now the latest AM 730 traffic here on CKNW. Here's Jennifer Lee. Thank you, Aaron. In Delta, we have a car in the ditch from the Nordell eastbound off-ramp from the Alexandria Bridge. Crews are in the right lane. Over at the Fort Myers Bridge, still seeing some maintenance. Westbound HOV lane is closed. In New Westchester, we have a rusty gas line associated on break between Garrett and Cedar. You're down to single lane alternating traffic. Estimated time of reopening is 5 p.m. Mark's Customer Appreciation Sale is on now. Taking extra 20% off in-store and online. Mark's, here's the well-worn. Exclusive gift cards, store crusher prices at the March and the AM 730 Traffic Center. I'm Jennifer Lee.
What's the greatest gift you could get this holiday season? Oh, chocolate. Yes. And back-to-back holiday movies every day on W Network. Part of W's biggest gift ever.
Global Sky Tracker weather now on CKNW. Up to 20 millimeters of rain is expected this afternoon. A high of 8 degrees. Chance of showers overnight with a low of 5 degrees. 70% chance of showers tomorrow. Getting sunny through Sunday. And the temperature steady near 7 degrees through the weekend. Chance of showers into Monday. A high of 6. And becoming a mix of sunny clouds by Tuesday. A high of 5. A mix of sunny clouds through Wednesday and Thursday as well. Highs between 5 and 6 degrees. In Abbotsford, it's 6 degrees and lightly raining. And outside CKNW, at the city center, it's 4 degrees. On the markets on CKNW, Dow Jones down 40 points. TSX is down 28 points. And the Canadian dollar up 3 basis points, trading at 78.86 cents a U.S. CKNW News Time is 2:35.
CKNW Steel and Brick.
The Daily Debrief is brought to you by Sandy Furniture, where you'll find all kinds of unique conversation starters. See what's new today at Sandy Furniture on United Boulevard in Coquitlam. Chris Dale is off today. Kathy Daly singing for Drex. Happy to have you along for the ride. Happy to be here, Drex. I hope you're having a nice day off. Probably not listening, so just ignore that. Exactly. Okay, we're talking about NIMBYism, and we're talking about the modular housing. A lot of social housing going in around the province because there's a huge need. I mean, homelessness is almost an epidemic right now, and it's not isolated to Vancouver. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's really bad. And having come from a different place and landed here recently, like in the last year and a half, I can tell you, this is a huge problem here. And it's kind of shocking, isn't it? It is. Even when you really shocking. Walk downtown, you see people laying on the streets. It's crazy. So we have pushback from some residents in Marpole, and we also have the people saying, you know what, we got to stop NIMBYism. They are the YIMBYs, yes, in my backyard. So we're going to open up the phone lines, and we're going to ask, are you a YIMBY or a NIMBY when it comes to social housing for the homeless? And tell us why. 604-280-9898. We've got a couple of people who are sitting on the phone, and we're going to start with Steve in Vancouver. Welcome to Steel and Drex, Steve.
Thank you, love your show.
Thank you.
This whole NIMBY thing, I want to give a little bit of perspective. I live in Vancouver. I live in by the PNE. And about 3 years ago, the city did the exact same thing they did to Marpole. They gave cities notice and opened up a shelter at the Old Ramada, which is right by the PNE. And I'm going to tell you down in NIMBY, because before it opened, we feared there would be a rash of social issues, and it is actually a lot worse than we anticipated.
How so?
Well, there's discarded needles, there's penny theft lights, there's a ton of beanies. You can't even replace, go in your alley with a wrench to work in your car without fearing some guy stealing your tools. And incredibly aggressive panhandling. Anyone who ever comes over the bridge to Hastings and Cassiar, I mean, you've got panhandlers at four corners lined up 4 deep to panhandle. And the city told us, don't worry, you guys, these are all good people who are down there locked and bleeding. And all the people, in a lot of cases, there's no fault of their own. There could be mental issues or drug addiction involved. But our neighborhood has become a neighborhood that kids are fearful, women are fearful of walking at night in the dark, and the city, when you complain to the city, you know what? They're gone. They're already on to other neighborhoods and doing it to other people. So I feel for Marpole because people label, them and us as NIMBYs. Well, if the NIMBY means having a safe neighborhood, caring for the women, the elderly, and the children in your neighborhood, and fearing the fact that you can't walk around without theft and potential assault being an issue, yeah, I'm a NIMBY all day long, and I'm also a taxpayer, and I feel for these people. I feel for the homeless, but you know what? I shouldn't, and my family should not have to, put up our safety as so the homeless can be housed.
Hey, Steve, is this a shelter or is it a housing structure?
It's a former hotel, and it's a housing shelter, but it's a low barrier, so you are allowed to use drugs in the facility. You can come and go as you please.
But it's a shelter, not a home.
It's a shelter, but these are modular. These are even, this is a shelter. So believe me, Marpole is going to get stuck with this until that land gets redeveloped. We're going to get stuck with this in the next 20 years.
Well, what do you think the city should do? Because we can't have people sleeping on the street, too. So what's the answer?
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, okay? As a taxpayer in Vancouver, these are not all Vancouver homeless people. If you go to Burnaby, and I'd ask you to go look into Burnaby, Derek Corrigan, who's a huge NDP mayor, very popular mayor. They've got about 35 shelter beds in the entire city of Burnaby.
I know, they're not doing anything for affordable housing.
People hop on the SkyTrain to come to Vancouver, and then all of a sudden, I now have to bear the responsibility of housing them. That Sugar City across, down on...
Yeah, the tent city.
They interviewed a couple of women there last week, young girls. And they said, why are you here? And they said, well, we were doing drugs in our house in Surrey, and our mom kicked us out. So they come to Vancouver, but now all of a sudden, as a taxpayer, I'm responsible. And these people, a lot of these people are like, hey, house me, feed me. Well, I'm sorry. British Columbia as a province needs to have a strategy, and they need to spread the homeless issue and deal with it across the province. Vancouver takes on way too much, and we have a mayor who wants to be seen as some progressive, enlightened person. But what he's really done, he's put a neon sign out that says, hey, every homeless guy from across Canada, come here. And I'm sorry, he's created part of the problem. I will house my neighbors who are homeless. But I'm sick and tired of housing people from across Canada in British Columbia where no other municipality does their part.
I hear what you're saying, and I actually think that you're right on the point of view that there should be a national housing strategy for the homeless, and Vancouver should get the lion's share of the money because there are, just because of our climate, they come here. Yeah. We ran into a guy in North Vancouver when my mom was here, and he rides his bike all the way from Winnipeg. What? Yeah, he comes here for the winter and then rides his bike all the way back in the summertime. Crazy. I know. Let's bring in Tracy from Parksville. Welcome to Steel and Drag.
I have a few things. One is I don't agree with the fact people say, well, we shouldn't be letting people from other provinces come here and be homeless. That's retarded.
What do you mean?
I don't mean that in an offensive way.
Well, retarded is offensive, but anyway.
I was in Edmonton. I was homeless twice. I was homeless in Kensington. I live in Victoria. I'm homeless now, but I live in my vehicle, and I somewhat do it by choice because I don't want to support any people's mortgages that have that kind of attitude.
Well, wait a minute. You live in your car by choice?
Yep, you are from here, so pay me a lot of money to live in my house and help me pay my mortgage or go away. Well, you're not getting any of my money. I lived on a farm in Victoria for 3 years. The guy wouldn't even give me hot water, but he was taking my $8,000 a year for rent. So I just left. I said I'd rather live in my vehicle. And
I think what the other caller was saying, though, is that there should be more money coming from Ottawa and the province to help Vancouver.
It should be a federal thing because all land, regardless of where you live, is federal land.
Hey, Tracy.
Whether the cities have taken it over, the province has taken it over, it's still federal land. The federal government can take it away and do whatever they want with it. What they should be doing is giving it back to the natives. Why are people buying and selling land that was stolen from the indigenous people?
Tracy, I'm really wanting to get in here because I'm dying to ask you if you had a shot at that Marpole housing and you were able to sleep there instead of your car for a decent cost, would you do it?
No. No,
why not?
I don't smoke, drink, or use drugs. I don't want to be near any of that, so I can somewhat see the not in my backyard thing. But at the same time, if you went and knocked on everybody's door that lives in everybody's neighborhood, you're not going to tell me you're not going to find somebody that isn't a criminal living there, that they're stealing property and storing it in their basements and their garages. They're selling and buying drugs. All these fentanyl deaths. They're not just all in downtown east side. The BC coroner says all the time that it's people that are working
Okay, you know what, Tracy? I hear what you're saying. I gotta let you go just because we're pushing up against the clock. But we're hearing frustration from people.
Oh, absolutely.
This is clearly a huge problem. The city of Vancouver has got a big problem on its hands trying to convince people that we gotta get people with winter coming off the streets and into some sort of housing. What kind of housing? Who knows?
Coming up shortly, we are going to be taking a look at what's inside your travel bag. More people are packing light to avoid lineups, baggage fees. So what do you need in that carry-on bag? Travel Best Bets Claire Newell has the answers. First, the latest AM 730 traffic, and this is Steel and Drex on News Talk 980 CKNW.
This is my favorite time of year. I mean, I love summer, but all that doing stuff outside, just not for me.
Yep, 'tis the season to spend more time inside.
I love quality couch time.
And you pull off that blanket burrito look so well.
Aw, I'm still not sharing my snacks.
Come on. Find the perfect pieces to cozy up this winter at Sandy's Furniture during their big winter sale with over 1,000 items on clearance. Sandy's Furniture, United Boulevard, Coquitlam. As we all know, the best part of a project is being done. So if you have a project you'd like to start or finish efficiently, a Capital Direct home equity loan can help you get it done. Or maybe you just want to take care of some other bills like credit cards or taxes. If you could use any amount up to $300,000 or more to organize something in your life, call Capital Direct at 604-430-1498 to talk to one of our friendly advisors. It's your money for the things you care about. AM 730 traffic on News Talk 980 CKNW.
In Vancouver, we have an accident with some 41st at Main Street. Only the left lane is getting by. In Delta, we have still truck Nordell Way, eastbound at 116th. Travel for less from December 21st to January 3rd. Select morning and evening sailings starting from $39 for one standard vehicle and driver. Visit bcferries.com and the AM 730 traffic center in Jennifer Lee.
What's the greatest gift you could get this holiday season? Ooh, chocolate. Yeah. And back-to-back holiday movies every day on W Network. Part of W's biggest gift ever. Hi, Drex again for MyPillow, back with a brand new offer. Buy one MyPillow, get one free. Go to mypillow.com, click on bed pillows, then buy one, get one free. At checkout, apply promo code DREX, D-R-E-X, and you'll get two MyPillows for the price of one. You can also call 800-615-3912. That's 800-615-3912. The same deal applies. Give me promo code DREX and save big. Two MyPillows for the price of one at mypillow.com. Hi, Spence Diamonds here. In the era of fake news, it's hard to know what's real. So here's the facts on our artisan-created diamonds. At Spence, we handcraft these diamonds with no damage to the earth, a transparent supply chain, and no confusion about where they're from. The results? Beautiful, ethical, environmentally sustainable, and indistinguishable from a mined diamond. Experience the Spence difference in downtown Vancouver on Burrard and in Langley, just off the Langley bypass. Hi, Spence Diamonds here. There are countless ways to customize your morning coffee. From gingerbread lattes to peppermint mochas. We think that should be the case with engagement rings too. At Spence, we build your ring from scratch. Our staff helps you find the perfect setting and diamond to fit your style. Then our experts craft your ring, unique to you and only you. Experience the Spence difference in downtown Vancouver on Burrard and in Langley, just off the Langley bypass. Hi, Brian here. Now through December 6th, head to Lowe's and save an extra 10% when you spend $100 or more on thousands of items during the Friends and Family event. That's on top of store-wide deals like save 15% on all corded and cordless power tools, save 10% on all in-stock kitchen cabinets, save $130 on a holiday living 7.5-foot Hayden pine tree, now only $199. And till December 6th, save 15% on all major appliances. Some exclusions apply. See store or Lowe's.ca for details. Lowe's, never stop improving. At the Volvo Family Event, when you lease the award-winning Volvo XC90, S90, or V90 Cross Country, they'll make your first 3 payments for you. That's 90 days of no payments. Designed to keep your family safe and sound and surrounded in luxury, it's the family of vehicles your family deserves. The Volvo Family Event. Lease today and enjoy your first 3 payments on them. On now at your Lower Mainland Volvo retailers in Vancouver, North Vancouver, and Surrey. Online at volvocars.ca. Now, back to more Steel and Drex on News Talk 980 CKNW.
See, whenever I fly, I always think to myself, the one thing I have to put in my carry-on are earbuds because I have tiny ear holes, apparently. And when you get those cheap plastic ones from the airlines, I practically have to cut my ears to jam them in there. What about you?
Oh, I always make sure that if I have any medicine at all that I need to have with me, it's always with me in my carry-on.
See, you're so smart. Let's bring in Claire Newell, president of Travel Best Bets. Hi, Claire.
Hi there, and you both are really smart because those are two things that are on my list of must-haves in your carry-on, for sure. But I think it starts with a really good carry-on bag, don't you guys? Have one that has lots of compartments, one that makes it really easy to have everything that you need accessible.
And actually, for me, I'm bad because I think I've only flown with carry-on maybe twice in my entire life because I still can't get over those liquids rules. I need my hairspray.
Okay, I know I need my hairspray too, but I get smaller ones. You'll get there. Actually, one day I'm going to come over to your house, Linda, and I'm going to help you pack. And you could go for 10 days with me on a vacation.
Oh, I'm all over that.
Carry-on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So what do you take in your carry-on?
Well, of course, there's the obvious things of all of your documentation, your passport, your credit cards, your charges for your electronics, all things that you absolutely must have with you. But then there are some things that people may or may not think of. One of the things I always take is a collapsible water bottle or a refillable water bottle at a minimum, because when you're going on a flight, they will give you small little cups of water in plastic where it's enough for you. You need to be drinking at least a cup of water every single hour. So it's a lot of water to have. The other thing that I take on board with me is antibacterial wipes, and I know I look like a complete and utter germaphobe whenever I get on an aircraft, but I use them to wipe down. We've talked about this before, Linda. Kathy, this might be your first time hearing it, but I'm a germaphobe on board a flight, not normal life. Okay, good. Because I feel like you need to wipe down all the hard surfaces, the armrests, the tray table. These days, it's even we've heard all the stories about, creepy crawlies on board, bed bugs, lice. So if you can go the extra mile and maybe take on board a headrest cover, which you can buy really inexpensively, under $10, and they're reusable, they're washable. And you can even buy full seat covers that are $2.99, $3.99 each. You can Google search them, but people are starting to use those. But if you've ever been in business class, either of you girls, I don't know if you've been lucky enough to sit up in the front of the bus, but right? And when they give you those amenity kits, it's something that you can actually create for yourself, even if you're in economy. So just get a zip-top bag and shove in lip balm, a little bit of lotion, a toothbrush and toothpaste. Put a pair of socks in there if you want to take off your shoes and not go bare feet and not use the socks that you want to wear the rest of the day once you land. An eye shade is also handy to throw in there. You mentioned earplugs before, a comb, that type of thing. But your medication should also be in there. Not just prescription, but I think that you should take pain medication and anti-nausea. You just never know if you're going to feel a little wonky in flight, and it's nice to have that. I also love a really nice travel blanket. You can take a puffer, you can take a cardigan, but some sort of layer that you can wrap yourself up in. The aircraft temperature changes notoriously, so from hot to cool, and so you need to be in layers, and sometimes having that blanket is just really nice. You can get them in flight, but these days, if you're in economy, they charge you $15 for one, so take your own.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what, Claire? I love all these ideas. I cannot picture anyone putting an entire seat cover on in the plane without everyone looking at them like you have lost your bananas. Right?
I know, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it on an upcoming flight. I've ordered some online, and as soon as they come, I'm for sure trying it, and I don't care. I always look a bit weird on board a flight, but I want to try all these things and report back. A couple of other quick things that are worth, if you can put them in, it would be nice. Noise-canceling headphones. If you've got a pair, there's nothing quite like them. They just block absolutely everything out, and you can get the earbud kind. And Linda, for your little baby ears, they come in, usually when you get a pair, they come in 3 different sizes, so you can just put the size that fits best for you. And healthy snacks, I always get hungry on board, and they don't know what I like, so I take my own.
Okay, Claire, tell us about the deal.
Okay, so most people out there are probably thinking there's no space available for Christmas getaways, and we just sent out an e-blast to the people who have signed up for our newsletter on travelbestbets.com. There's about 10 good ones, but Ixtapa, Mexico, I'd like the best. It's December the 19th. It's air and 7 nights in a beachfront all-inclusive resort, $879. Taxes of $456. That works out to $13.35 per person. There are some good kids rates available if you're taking kids that are 12 and under. Vegas, there's still people wanting to get in a quick trip before the holidays, and I found a deal on the 12th, 18th, or 20th that includes your airfare and 3 nights hotel staying at Planet Hollywood, a nice centrally located hotel right on the strip. $269, taxes of $162. And something to Hawaii. Now, I know it's crazy. It's not leaving until September 7th of next year, but it's a repositioning cruise, and they only happen twice a year, usually in April and then again in September. So the April one is nowhere near as cheap as this one. This is September 7th, and it includes a 10-night cruise leaving from Vancouver, crossing the Pacific, then hitting all 4 of the major Hawaiian islands. It includes your transfer to the airport and then the flight back home to Vancouver for $15.99. Taxes are $5.98 on that, which works out to $21.97 per person.
Love it. And where can we get more details?
It's all online for you at travelbestbets.com. Have a great weekend, girls.
You too. Thanks, Claire. All right, coming up next, a bombshell decision from the Supreme Court of Canada. Charges have been stayed against BC gangster Jamie Bacon, heads exploding all over the lower mainland. This is in the Surrey 6 murder case. You're going to hear from the mother of one of the men killed in that slaying 10 years ago. We're going to have the latest AM 730 traffic on deck. This is Steele and Drex on News Talk 980 CKNW.
Imagine Canada's most powerful radio in the palm of your hand. Charles Handler here, and the new Radio Player Canada app for your smartphone or tablet gives you instant and unlimited access to CKNW and over 400 of Canada's best radio stations. Music, news, entertainment, and yes, talk. And you can listen anywhere. Search Radio Player Canada and download it for free. Radio Player Canada, where Canadian radio plays. Details at cknw.com.
If these pharmacy deals were any hotter, they melt. Now until Thursday, get Aloha Mixed Nuts 300 grams for just $1.69. And select Hershey's Pot of Gold Box Chocolate 176 to 247 grams, just $4.99. Plus, buy your official Canucks calendar for only $8.99. Includes a chance to win one of 40 Canucks ticket packs. Live well with pharmacy. At participating BC locations, limit supply, no rain checks. News Talk 980, CKNW Vancouver, a Corus Entertainment station. Also on 101.1 FM HD2 and on your phone through the free Radio Player Canada app.
I'm Joel Matlin, president of Think Protection. Think Protection is Canada's fastest growing home security company. Our award-winning alarms come with $12.99 per month monitoring, no annual contract, and a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. You'll also get a full 3-year warranty and our free mobile app. Call Think Protection today. Diamond & Diamond is thrilled to be expanding into Vancouver. With our local legal team, we'll be able to serve the needs of all injured victims in the Metro Vancouver area with care and compassion. A good personal injury lawyer knows the law. A great personal injury lawyer knows what's at stake for you. Call us at 1-800-567-HURT and find out why there's nothing tougher than a diamond. 1-800-567-HURT.
The more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, or 15% off European appliances before December 31st. Brands like AEG, Liebherr, Garenia, and Porter & Charles. Visit a premium appliance retailer or appliancesavings.ca.
You're listening to News Talk 980 CKNW, Vancouver's News, Vancouver's Talk. Online at cknw.com. The holiday countdown at Cabela's has begun. Join us now for our Christmas sale. Need a gift for the outdoors venturer? Save 40% on Simmons 10x42 Pro Sport binoculars, 50% on Cabela's Outfitter Camel Duffel bags, and 30% on all Columbia outerwear. Plus, save $100 on Bradley 4 and 6 rack digital smokers. You know what they say, where there's smoke,
snorkeling with a giant serpent. Unfortunately, my girlfriend did not approve. So I was hoping you would.
We only approve homeowners for loans, so they can do renovations, consolidate debts, that type of thing.
Well, maybe she'll go for a tattoo of me cuddling a panda.
Oh, please do the panda.
Alpine Credits. Home equity loans since 1969. Homeowners get approved.
Do you dream of a life free from joint pain, without prescription or over-the-counter drugs? This is pharmacist Alan Glasser saying stop dreaming and start living. Visit Mark's Pharmacy. Let me show you how to live free of joint pain without drugs and their side effects. Mark's Pharmacy, 80th and 120th Delta.
A car is a car, so why should it matter where you get it? Well, at Capilano Audi, the difference is the people. Capilano Audi's experienced staff can help you expertly select your new Audi from their outstanding selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Capilano Audi offers an intimate shopping atmosphere with complimentary shuttle service to downtown and beautiful scenic test drives found only in North Vancouver. They've been a trusted Audi dealer since 1970. Find out why at Capilano Audi, 813 Automall Drive, and at CapilanoAudi.com.
Here's what we're working on for Charles Adler tonight. This was not a good day in the courts for the Donald Trump administration. One has paralyzed Donald Trump's desire to shred NAFTA. All the questions I'll have for Bashi Capellos after the 7 o'clock news tonight on News Talk 980 CKNW. Vancouver's News, Vancouver's Talk. This is News Talk 980 CKNW.
Global News at 3 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Terry Shen. In breaking news, in a bombshell decision, the BC Supreme Court has decided to stay first-degree murder charges against Jamie Bacon in connection to the Surrey 6 massacre. Here is CKNW's Charmaine De Silva.
The decision from Madam Justice Kerr is from a sealed file, but comes after closed-door hearings and applications from Bacon's lawyer to have the charges tossed. The issue appears to be the ability of Bacon to properly defend himself after his lawyer came into contact with privileged and confidential information. In a statement, the prosecution service says it's connected to solicitor-client privilege, litigation privilege, informer privilege, and public interest privilege. While the charges against Bacon have been dropped, 2 other gangsters, Cody Havisher and Matthew Johnston, were convicted of 6 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder. Both are serving life sentences with no chance of parole for 25 years. Charmaine De Silva, CKNW, Vancouver.
One of those murdered in the Surrey 6 figure 10 years ago was Chris Mohan. His mother Eileen tells CKNW's Jeremy Lai until today she was expecting justice for her son.
These people came to the doorsteps of my home, stole his life, and walked out. And how can you tolerate that?
Jamie Bacon's charges related to the murder of Corey Lowell was one of the 6 people killed in October 2007. Including Chris Mohan. His mother Eileen says she doesn't know what to do now.
Oh goodness, I haven't even thought about it. It's just my life just crumbled right in front of me. I need to sit and account for my life pushed so far, and it's not a happy and a beautiful one at the moment.
Chris had nothing to do with gang life. He left his apartment that night for a game of basketball. Jeremy Lai, CKNW, Vancouver.
Very sad story emerging from the Fraser Valley this morning just before 8:30. Abbotsford Emergency Services called out to a crash at South Fraser Way and Hilltown Street involving a girl who was struck at a crosswalk by a transit bus. That girl did not survive. The girl involved in the crash, a student at Tenbrook Elementary, she later died in a hospital. The crossing guard, usually present at South Fraser Way and Hilltown Street intersection at the time of the accident, was not there today. The school district is working to figure out why. The Abbotsford Police Department offers condolences to the family and friends of the 9-year-old girl. The driver remained on scene and is cooperating with police. An investigation is underway after a burned-out car was found in a parking lot in Chilliwack this morning. Mounties responded around 7:15 a.m. in the 45,000 block of Yale Road. The Lower Mainland Integrated Forensic Support Team has been brought in. That area blocked off for much of the day. As of today, you need to get a flu shot before you visit Vancouver coastal health facilities, or you have to wear a surgical mask. It's part of a BC-wide strategy to prevent the spread of flu and protect at-risk patients from a potentially deadly infection. Medical Health Officer Dr. Meena Dawar says The best way to protect your loved ones in a hospital is to get a flu shot. U.S. President Trump's former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn pleaded guilty today and agreed to cooperate with the special counsel.
In pleading guilty, Michael Flynn admitted he lied about 2 conversations with the Russian ambassador, including one about a UN vote condemning Israel. Court records said Flynn was directed to reach out to Russia and other foreign governments about the vote by a very senior official on the Trump transition team. That official was unnamed in court documents, but ABC News has learned it was Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law. The special counsel is investigating why Kushner gave the instructions at a time before Donald Trump assumed the presidency and why Flynn lied about it. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
CKNW News brought to you by Capilano Audi. CKNW News time 3:04. Latest AM 7:30 traffic on CKNW. Here's Jennifer Lee.
In Port Coquitlam, an accident on the Maryhill bypass eastbound east of Broadway. Right lane is blocked by police. Going to Lougheed Highway is no through there. In North Vancouver, an accident. Highway 1 westbound at Lynn Valley, partially blocking the merge lane from Lynn Valley. So just keep that in mind. If you're heading on to the North Shore and you're going to go up the cut, you are going to be having a little bit of a slowdown because of that problem. And Mark's Customer Appreciation Sale is on now to get extra 20% off in-store and online. Mark's, here's the well-worn exclusive gift card store crusher prices as Mark's in the AM630 traffic center. I'm Jennifer.
Business owners, visit ableauctions.ca with locations in Vancouver, Langley, and Abbotsford. If you have assets to sell of any kind, email sales@ableauctions.ca.
Global Sky Tracker weather, periods of rain throughout the day. Windy down near the water, a high of 8. Clouds and rain tonight, a low down to 5. Cloudy with showers tomorrow and a high of 7. And maybe some sunshine on Sunday. Outside CKNW at the Civic Center, we're at 4 degrees. CKNW weather for Avante Concrete. If you need a new concrete driveway, you need Avante. For your free estimate, call 604-599-8825 or visit AvanteConcrete.com. On the markets, Dow Jones down 40, TSX down 28, dollar up nearly a full cent today, 78.56 cents U.S. CKNW Business News for Online Trading Academy. They're hosting a free half-day workshop to teach you what the financial institutions hope you'll never learn. These free classes go fast. Go to OTAVancouver.com today. CKNW News Time 3:06. I'm Terry Shin.
Vancouver's News, Vancouver's Talk. News Talk 980 CKNW. This is Steel and Drex.
Welcome back. Drex is off today. My good friend, veteran broadcaster Kathy Daly, is sitting in Drex's big seat, filling his big shoes. Big shoes. And what a fun day for you to sit down because the news is, it's like a wealth, a font of news, and most of it not good. We just found out that the notorious gangster Jamie Bacon, one of the Bacon brothers, and he has his charges in connection with the 36 homicides have just been stayed by the BC Supreme Court. We don't fully know why, but it would seem that it's because he has been waiting 10 years. These murders took place in 2007, October 2007, so over 10 years ago. So they're essentially saying, I think, that it is justice denied because it is delayed. Can you imagine being a mother? You're a mother. Can you imagine having a son who was murdered and this case gets caught?
And you find out that you're waiting for justice to be done on this case, and you get this news.
And will you ever get closure then?
Of course not. You can't get closure, right? And you got to live with that from here on in. And it's important to state that Jamie Bacon is actually still in custody, right on a charge of counseling the murder of another individual, and a trial on that charge is going to start in April or in the spring. So it's not like he's, out. But being a parent and hearing that today, not good.
Super devastating. I got an email from Freddie. He says, this is outrageous. Cops put their lives on the line to apprehend these gangsters, and the courts let them go. In brackets, he says, as your husband is a cop, I'm sure you understand this. He says the media was instrumental in putting pressure on the government to fund the expensive medicine for the young girl with a rare disease a month or so ago. It would be nice if the media now did the same in regards to this Bacon situation, continually hammer them day after day after day until the changes are made. And I appreciate where he's coming from, but this isn't something the media can change. This is law that was put into place that protects people who are charged with that they get due process. They are supposed to be able to have their case heard within a certain amount of time, or guess what? It gets tossed out. So something's got to change. Absolutely, and it's got to change at the federal level as well, I think. I did get another email because we're talking about what would it be like to be a parent of one of these people who was murdered by the Bacon brothers and others. And this person said, poor Eileen Mohan and the family of Ed Schellenberg. This is a tragedy compounded on a tragedy. Delay after delay, the Justice Department was told again and again that this would be the outcome. Shame on Susan Anton, the former Attorney General for the Liberals, and others who stood by while this happened. I'll tell you what, our reporter Jeremy Lai from the CKNW Newsroom spoke to Eileen Mohan. She's the mother of one of the 36 victims. Her son Chris was killed, and although Jamie Bacon wasn't directly charged in that murder, oh my gosh, listen to her reaction.
I've been waiting for, Jamie to go on trial. And for the life of me, I would have never imagined that his trial would be, stayed, and there would be a judge out there knowing that innocent families' lives and innocent lives were taken, and she would stay, a case such as this where my son's life was taken so horrifically, and to give me a verdict like that today was, I just feel like I want to scream till the end of the world, till somebody listens to me and understands my pain. I don't think she understands not having your only son at home and a family's life destroyed forever. And, having this Jamie Bacon returns back to his family, he has a mother, a father, a brother left to embrace him. I have no one. And it's just giving messages to killers out there that, they have a shot to freedom in Canada. That's what I felt today was all about. The innocent people, we pay our taxes and we depend on the courts to keep us safe and secure from criminals like this. But today, Jamie Bacon's freedom and rights were totally supreme over ours. And so it clearly shows that criminals have an upper hand, and us normal people who are left behind to pick up the pieces after these people kill our loved ones.
That is Eileen Mohan. She's the mother of one of the victims, the 36 victims. You listen to the pain and almost the exhaustion in her voice. And I heard her say one thing that I thought you could really relate to. She said, your only son, never coming home again.
Never coming home again. And, having said that, I sit here and think, as heart-crushing as that is, not being able to go to trial after 10 years, justice is not being served. No one is being served.
Yeah, I know. I hear you on that front, because 10 years is a ridiculous amount of time, and I don't understand what the delays were. And I do think Jamie Bacon is entitled to fair process, but at the same time, these are like notorious gangsters, right?
Exactly. But 10 years have gone by for the families, too, of the victims, waiting and waiting and waiting for justice to get to the end of the line and be told after 10 years, not going to happen.
Yeah, no closure there. Let's bring in Jerry from Tsawwassen. Welcome to Steel and Drex. What do you think about this?
Well, my condolences go out to the families first and foremost, but I would like to bring a valid point to the table, and that is that the justice system does not work for those that uphold the law. The justice system is put in place for those that break the law. And because if you uphold the law, you don't require a justice system.
You know what? You're right about that, but this...
For the criminal. And unfortunate that it works the way it does.
Yeah, you know what?
It should protect us. Ms. Mulcahy is right. It should protect us. But it failed us miserably, especially after a 10-year wait.
No kidding. Thanks for that comment, Jerry. It's the whole line that better 1,000 guilty men go free than one innocent man be convicted. To be perfectly honest, I feel like it's the other way around, because if you're sitting there in a murder trial, I figure that there's a pretty good chance that you had something to do with something, and I would like to see justice served. And in this case, getting off doesn't mean he gets out, because as you pointed out, there are charges that he's facing in other cases. But oh my gosh, this is something I don't know enough about, and I've seen it happening in other provinces where they've been dropping serious cases because of the length of time.
Right.
It doesn't happen here that often, and this is the most significant case.
And I can't wait to hear the story they come up with to tell us why.
Well, exactly. The Attorney General, David Eby, is going to be making a statement in about 15 minutes. We will have that for you. And coming up next, criminal lawyer Paul Doroshenko with Acumen Law is gobsmacked by this court decision today to drop the charges. He's going to join us next.
But first, the latest AM 730 traffic in about 60 seconds. Don't count. This is Steel and Drex on News Talk 980. CKNW.
Your bathtub could be better. Your sink could be better. That toilet, definitely could be better. You need better bathrooms. The Better Bathrooms Design Center in Coquitlam showcases the latest with exceptional quality to fit any budget to help your bathroom not look so budget. See what your bathroom can look like with exclusive lines and brands from Better Bathrooms in Coquitlam. They have better prices on better brands, just better bathrooms. See for yourself at betterbathrooms.ca.
Here's what's happening on CKNW. Listen to Steel and Drex for your chance to beat the box office and win tickets to an evening with the Eagles May 10th at Rogers Arena. Tickets on sale Saturday at 10 a.m. And go to CKNW.com to win tickets to Glow, a Christmas event located at the Milner Village Garden Center in Langley. A magical outdoor light exhibit in a beautiful and spacious greenhouse.
For more information on these or any other events, go to CKNW.com. AM 730 traffic on News Talk 980. CKNW.
It is so busy other areas and a lot of parts of the Lower Mainland. It is not very nice weather, so please have your headlights on and drive safely. In Vancouver, we have an accident westbound 41st, just before Main Street. Only the left lane is getting by. And then over at the Portman Bridge, we're still doing some maintenance. Westbound HOV lane remains closed, and that was just updated about 20 minutes ago, so just keep that in mind. And also, we have the Stoltz Camper, not a good start to the weekend, eastbound Nordell Way at 116th, and the left lane is blocked there. Park and Fly Vancouver's best deal for airport parking. Pay from under $11 a day on a 7-day stay. Visit parkandfly.ca for details and savings coupons. Park happy in the AM 730 traffic center. I'm Jennifer Lee.
Last weekend for VGH Millionaire Lottery Christmas bonus. Choose luxury travel or take $33,000 cash. Tickets at London Drugs. 19 plus to play. Know your limit. Play within it.
At Blue Shore Financial, we make a difference in our clients' lives. With objective recommendations and highly personalized advice, our certified financial advisors have a proven track record of putting clients first. It's a better way of delivering financial services, one that creates trust, confidence, and peace of mind. We call it Everyday Wealthy. It's the outcome of having a financial advisor that keeps your best interests first and foremost. Blue Shore Financial. Be richly valued.
At Indigo, Cactus & Coal, our magic bonus card is back. Yes, a magic bonus card. How happy you will be. On now, you can win up to $2,500 with our magic bonus card. With your magic bonus card, your purchase could be free. Spend $50 or more in store, and you could instantly win your purchase and more. Every card is a winner. Exclusions apply. See Indigo for details. Shop 24 hours a day at Indigo.ca. Hey, doing a Tim's run. Want anything?
Sure, I'll have a latte.
So, peppermint mocha latte.
Exactly.
Introducing Tim Hortons Peppermint Mocha Latte. Handcrafted with freshly ground Arabica espresso beans, steamed 100% Canadian milk, and the irresistible flavor of rich peppermint mocha. So, how's your latte?
Nice bite. And it's super delicious.
Get your peppermint mocha latte or peppermint hot chocolate at a participating Tim Hortons for a limited time.
Killer whales use mid to high frequency calls to communicate with each other. Let's imagine it's the same pitch as a violin. But the ocean isn't silent. There's noise from many man-made sources, including commercial ships. It's hard for whales to pick out each other's calls. To help, we ask ships to slow down in local waters so we can research if slower boats are quieter. See how we're helping whales connect at portvancouver.com/whales.
Vancouver's news, Vancouver.
very surprising decision today to stay the charges against gangster Jamie Bacon in connection with the 36 homicides. Apparently, and although we don't really know for sure, we are imagining that it's because it has been 10 years since this case first